What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer, and today I thought I'd do a little bit of an interesting video. To my knowledge, I have not done this before, and that is the top 5 cards for November 2020, or at least this format for the foreseeable future. Affordable side deck, tech cards, whatever you want to call them, because there's more expensive alternatives, but I think that these can work for you guys and definitely keep you within budget. I know the struggle right now when it comes to paying as much for your hobby, such as Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. Probably don't have as much as you usually do. So these might be good options for you guys. Starting off, obviously, you can see right above me is no material. If you don't know what this card does, if your opponent special summons a monster, while you control no cards, you can discard this card, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls. This turn, that monster cannot be tributed or use material for fusion, synchro, exes, or link summon. So it's a hand trap version of Ice Prison, which is like a super powerful hand trap going around right now, which is really nice. It's only 70 cents a copy, so obviously this isn't going to be something you main deck in my opinion, because if you have it going first, it really is just that dead. If you're never going second, you're playing a card like Dragon Link or Zodiac, this could be a blowout card depending on how many extenders they have, although Zodiac has much less likely to have an extender than Dragon Link, so that's why I like this card. Also, cards like Salamangreat, right, can be just completely just destruction, man, against those kinds of strategies, so I like this card a lot. This should come to a surprise to nobody if you watch this channel, and that's Kaijus. Now, you don't just have to run Gamma Seal if you can afford, some of them are like 30 cents or whatever. They have a little more attack. I think the dark one that came from the Sacred Beast structure deck should for sure be less than $1.75, which is nice. The only matchup I can think of that this would be really bad in is Infernoble Knights, because they're going to end up ripping it out of your hand. You'd have to hard draw it, so it's a small chance. But against Dragon Link, this could be extremely important to get rid of the monster that has the Buster Lock attached to it, or whatever the case may be. This is a getting rid of a monster that can't be negated, because it's just going to tribute, which is really nice. Love Kaijus, huge fan. Number 3 is Dark Rule No More. So good to see this card not be expensive. I hope Konami continues this trend when it comes to a lot of other blowout cards, like Triple Tactical Talents and Forbidden Droplets, which I just talked about in my video of cards that desperately need a reprint. I would say the $3 mark, this is quite affordable. $9 for one of the most powerful spell cards in the game is a definite. Probably side decking for every single strategy I can possibly think of. Sometimes you just really need it. It's your only option, and it beats some of the best boards on Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. Can't be responded. It almost seems too powerful, but I think it's something that definitely needs to stay in the format for as long as humanly possible. And I'm going to be picking up my playset very soon, and I'm just glad it's here. Coming in at number 4, this isn't a top list. It's just literally 5 cards. That is Cyframe Gamma. Yes, I know it's basically just the most popular card going around the format right now. But when your opponent activates a monster effect, while you control no cards, you can negate it. Special summon a Cyframe driver from your hand, deck, or graveyard, and if you do, negate the activation. If you do that, destroy the monster, which is really good. This is a card I use in the side deck of my Raid Raptors card, which is slowly but surely becoming a better deck. And I forgot to order a very needed card from my deck profile, so that's the reason the Raid Raptor deck profile hasn't quite come out yet. So that will be coming, although maybe I'll start buying all the side deck cards, and I think I have the side decking down, and I can give you guys a complete profile, so we'll see about that. I'm definitely considering it for sure. But last and certainly not least is one of the spiciest tech cards you may have ever seen. Yes, Exchange. I think if you guys don't know, this is an old card. Is each player looks at their opponent's hand, chooses one card, and then adds it to their hand. This is a really famous card, or card used in that Battle City duel. And I know what you're thinking, no way this could ever work. You are out of your mind, Spencer. Well, let me show you 3 duels. 2 of them are going to be against meta, and you tell me your opinion on it. So let's start against Dragons. You can see it in my hand here, and I'm able to manipulate my hand enough where I only have 1 card, so I don't mind losing Dragoon as long as I can take whatever the case may be. So I took his Soul Eating Oviraptor, and I already have full combo anyways. I'm fine with losing a negate because obviously I gave him my Dark Magician. I'm totally fine with that at the price of knowing what he has, so knowing what to stop. I mean, he can rip something off the top that's really good, but for the most part, I know exactly what I should be negating during his turn because I have that knowledge. So you'll see here, that's exactly what I do. I know he has the Baby Ceratosaurus in hand, which I definitely am going to be wanting to stop. So I use one of my negates there. He goes to battle. I still have the ABC, and I can tag it out. Give myself room for link climbing. I can go to like stuff like Access Code Talker if I really wanted to. Back into ABC. I probably don't do that there. I'm sure I just go for like an Appaloosa or something like that. It's exactly what I do. Special summon this, and this is more than enough for lethal. I didn't know if he had anything. Obviously, who knows? Maybe he drew a Nibiru, but no harm, no foul. And let's see if I can find the other ones for you. A lot of these I'm saving for Fresh Start Friday. These were just the ones I had used with the tech card. And this is probably the highest level play of Duel that I've ever had in my life. This is the smartest play I've ever made in Yu-Gi-Oh! So I was really proud of myself when I was doing this duel because it just, I don't know, it's so funny how far I've come in Yu-Gi-Oh! During the quarantine. He fires off the Trident really fast. Ooh, tries to get rid of my Hertz, but fortunately for him, I had that unauthorized reactivation, and with one card left. All right, so let's go back over that just a little bit. I won't show you the other duel. I might as well just show you the two competitive duels, I should say. So there's Dinos and Zodiac. So I had the exchange. Go ahead and play it. Look at his hand. He's got a Effect Veiler and a Ghost Ogre. So I'm thinking in my mind, all right, how am I going to play this? Because I do have to work around two of them, and I didn't know if this was at the time either. So what I'm going to end up doing, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, Ghost Ogre only destroys, it doesn't negate, so how can I use that to my advantage? Well, first of all, having an Effect Veiler for their turn next is great in and of itself, but I just so happen to have a card in my extra deck that prevents destruction, so I definitely was 300 IQing this one. That's going to go ahead and help me search Cyber Dragon, not important, but I'm going to use the Effective Notive to revive. So here it is. He has no choice, because if he would have tried to have gone off now, it still would have gone through. But I'm going to convert this into an infinity now, so the next time he tries to use Ghost Ogre, because I'm going to suck up his Trident, I'm going to be able to negate it immediately. And that's exactly what I do. I go ahead and take his Trident, I can negate that. Then I can probably convert these two into a Verde and Anaconda, and just go up from game from there, which is really awesome. So yeah, those are my 5 favorite budget tech side deck cards that I would prefer for this month at the very least. If it changes drastically, I'll do it again, so that might not mean in December. Who knows when I'll do this kind of video again, but that's just what it is for now. Let me know what you guys think about budget tech options down below. Really appreciate it. And I guess happy Thanksgiving. I know I'm just getting out late Thanksgiving, but it still is Thursday. So I hope you guys had an absolutely wonderful dinner and everything like that, and had a blessed day. And I'll see you next time, guys.